Well, Mike, the U.S. Attorney's Office tells us that after they returned from lunch break today, they were down one juror. They did not say exactly what the circumstances were surrounding this person's absence, and they didn't say if this person was a seated juror or an alternate. Meanwhile, though, court resumed with testimony from the first responders who were at the scene that day. Bowers' defense arguing against showing graphic images of the 11 people killed inside the synagogue. However, the prosecution says they were necessary. Also asking observers in the courtroom not to react as they saw the images and heard first responders' testimony of finding the victims. First up was Officer Michael Salduti. He recalls going into a dark room alongside Officer Tim Matson. Bowers was firing shots in the dark in their direction. Salduti says Matson was shot, so he dove in front of him using his body armor as a shield. Salduti adding at one point he fired through a wall and Bowers called out that he was hit. Salduti goes on to say that he remembers Bowers saying, quote, "The Jews are killing our women and children, and I had to do this." Former paramedic Eric Barazzato described moving room to room as he assessed victims' gunshot wounds. In the chapel, he remembered seeing people who were killed lying under the pews. Former tactical paramedic Justin Seipold recalls finding Dan Legger shot in the abdomen and rushing him out of the building to seek help. Legger survived and testified last week. When Seipold went back in, he says he found Andrea Wedner, who appeared to be injured and in shock, so he took her into a different room to treat her wounds. He says Wedner was talking about her mother, 97-year-old Rose Mallinger. She was killed in the attack. And testimony will resume tomorrow with Pittsburgh police officer Andrew Miller. Reporting live tonight downtown, Kaylee Gunderson, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.